Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have a new Pokemon Legends EA rumor detailing all of these stats and abilities of the brand new Mega Evolutions. We have an update to that Nintendo patent that we covered the other day, and as well as that we have some slight updates to go over regarding the Generation 6 Starter Mega Evolutions and how to obtain them. A lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's quickly go over some brand new Pokemon events and announcements. The first one is from Pokemon Go. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Go raid day has been announced. It adds Mega Metagross into the game. It runs from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on October the 4th, 2025. This Pokemon I feel like is going to be very good in Pokemon Go because Mega Metagross is pretty decent anyway. So that is making its debut on the 4th of October, and then as well as that, we have another Pokemon Go update. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Steel Skyline event has been revealed. This runs from the 30th of September at 10 a.m. local time to the 7th of October at 8 p.m. local time. This adds Duraludon into the game. So a couple of debuts for some brand new Pokemon in Pokemon Go, but those are the latest events and announcements. Moving on, I wanted to cover this regarding the Generation 6 Mega Evolution Starter Pokemon and how to obtain them. A lot of people have not been happy with how you obtain these Pokemon, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as people are making it out to be. Now, this was obviously taken from the website. We've got Pearl Enthusiast talking about this, saying, for those who are wondering, the Mega Stones required for the Kalos starters are promotion rewards, but you don't need to win matches to earn points. However, we still don't know what rank you need to reach. So yeah, a lot of people are just going into this expecting us to have to do loads and loads and loads of battles, and you have to be relatively decent online. Otherwise, you're not going to get these Mega Stones. You have to remember that in the past, whenever we've had any kind of distribution like this, it's always been very, very easy to get. Like for the Galarian Legendary Birds, you just had to participate in 3 battles. I think it was relatively similar for the Tapus as well when those shinies were available. All you had to do was participate in like 3 battles, which is very, very easy. You just had to go in. I don't know if you could even quit, but you could just go in with like literally the worst Pokemon, lose straight away, participate 3 times, and then you're done. This is slightly different because you do have to get a promotion, but you have to remember that this is laid out the same way as it is in the story. So you start off on rank Z in Pokemon Legends Z Online, and then obviously you have to get to rank A. But I'm pretty sure just for this, it's gonna just have to be getting from rank Z to rank Y. And remember, you don't have to even win. So obviously this online mode is like a 4-player online, like, I guess, arena. You don't even have to win it to get promotion points. They've said on the website, test your real-time battling skills against trainers around the world in ranked battles. You'll earn points based on your placement in 4-player link battles and may earn an additional kicker based on your performance. Similar to the main story, you'll start off at rank Z and then can climb ranks to the ultimate rank being A. So you don't even have to win it to get promotion points. Remember, in the game, to rank from Z to Y, you have to win like 3 battles and then you do the promotion match against Zach. It's probably going to be very similar, but you just have to get like 5 points or something to go from like rank Z to rank Y. And I bet like for winning a game, you'd get 5 points. For placing second, maybe you get like 3. Placing third, you get 2. Placing fourth, you get 1. Maybe if you knock out a certain amount of Pokemon, you get another point. Like, I think it's going to be very, very easy. And it says you get a promotion reward when ranking up. I just hope the Mega Stone is guaranteed once you reach rank Y. I mean, like I say, I have no idea about this, but I am pretty sure they're not going to make you have to do loads and loads and loads of things to rank up from Z to rank like M or something to get these. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be rank Z to Y, and it's going to cost literally 0 time. Like, you might be able to just do it in your first game. You might be able to jump on, come like 3rd, and then knock out a certain amount of Pokemon, and that might be enough points to rank up from Z to Y. So I do think people are blowing this out of proportion a little bit. I understand why people are pissed because they are locked behind this like seasonal thing. Completely understand that. Completely understand why people are annoyed about that. But in regards to how to obtain them when you once you're online, I don't think it's going to be as difficult as people are making it out to be. I think it's going to be pretty easy. You could probably do it in like 1 or 2 games. But yeah, I understand why people are pissed that obviously this is locked. I'm annoyed as well. I wish this was just available in the game. I understand why they're doing it, because they're trying to make people play the online. maybe this is something they're going to introduce in Generation 10 as well, like this real-time battling, and so they want people to have like a snippet of it in Legends EA, because they clearly want people to play this because they are putting these Generation 6 starter Mega Evolutions behind it, which are some of the most sought-after Mega Evolutions of all time. So obviously they want people to play it. So I think there's a bigger reason. But yeah, at the same time, I don't think it's going to be difficult once you're online. But yeah, understand why people are pissed regardless. But either way, just wanted to quickly go over that because a lot of people have been asking me about it. Moving on, we have an update to the patent that Nintendo recently filed. So a lot of news outlets were basically saying it was the worst thing ever, and they were detailing it to be like a really, really bad thing. But apparently some more information has come out about it, and it's not actually as bad. So we've got Callie here saying, I dug into the recent Pokemon patent because I just had to clear some things up. So this was posted on The Verge saying, no, Nintendo and Pokemon did not patent summoning characters and making them battle. So at first noted by Games Frayed last week, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company were granted a US patent earlier this month involving summoning characters and making them battle. Headlines popped up with similarly vague language as concern spread on social media. That's the thing in terms of games. Can they do that? Is that even allowed? Well, no, because that's not exactly what they've patented. And what they did patent might not stand up to any hypothetical challenges in court. So the patent in question is US patent number 12,403,397. That's a lot of patents. It was filed in March 2023. It does involve summoning and battle mechanics, but it's more specific than that. The claims describe a system that sounds a lot like auto battling from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, in which the player can send a Pokemon into the overworld to automatically fight wild Pokemon rather than initiating a typical turn-based battle that the player controls. The patent outlines the process by which, after the player has summoned a sub-character, a game's software would determine whether to initiate a player-controlled battle, an automatic battle with the sub-character, or automatic movement by the same sub-character. In general Pokemon terms, say you're out in the world and you summon your Pokemon by throwing its ball. Did you throw it at a wild Pokemon? That's a regular battle. Did you throw it near a wild Pokemon? Your Pokemon will come out of its ball and start an auto battle. Did you throw it far away from the wild Pokemon? Your Pokemon will come out its ball and walk around. So it's not a patent solely on summoning characters to fight enemies or on automatically resolving battles. It's the whole web of options as described in the claim. But that by itself doesn't mean the patent isn't concerning for other game developers. Whether this particular patent could unreasonably restrict the mechanics of other games in part is determined by any given court's interpretation of the patent and law. So there are still worries regarding different game developers, stuff like that. Like, it could be a little bit of a wall in regards to trying to do new things in people's games, but it isn't as bad as people are kind of like making it out to be. So the concerns about this patent aren't totally unfounded. Nintendo is definitely willing to use patents to defend its turf in court. In September 2024, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company filed a patent infringement lawsuit in Japan against Palworld developer Pocket Pair. That lawsuit, which is ongoing, involves a few different Japanese patents filed in 2024, yada yada yada. Dude noted that it's hard to predict how a court will read and interpret a patent, so we can't say for certain just from reading it whether it will stand up in a hypothetical challenge in court, but it does seem like this patent might not be quite as threatening to other game developers and publishers as it sounds in a headline length description. So basically, end of the day, it is still relatively bad because, you know, summoning Pokemon, then like summoning a creature, then whatever it does in the overworld, there's very much like it's just kind of how it's received, like how a court would kind of like judge it and determine it and stuff. Like, it isn't great, but it's nowhere near as bad. Like, a lot of these news outlets online were using really, really bad language to kind of describe it. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not great, but it's nowhere near as bad as what, you know, these news outlets and stuff were making it out to be. You know, like I say, I covered this the other day. I was just covering one of those news outlets. It sounded very, very bad. But no, after reading this one, it isn't as bad as we thought. So, yeah, like I say, still hinders some game developers. Could still be slight issues in the future. But yeah, it's not going to stop like all summoning creatures or anything like that, which I think some people think it was going to do. Like, Nintendo were just going to go after every single company that has a summoning kind of creature thing. It's very much just to kind of defend itself against future things like Palworld, which clearly does rip off a lot of things off Pokemon. But either way, I wanted to go over that because this was a pretty big update regarding that patent for Nintendo and Pokemon. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a rumor to go over that was posted on 4chan. This is a paste bin going over every Mega Evolution or every new Mega Evolution ability and stat. So these mega evolutions have been leaked for Pokemon Legends EA. We're not talking about DLC legendaries here. Again, abilities aren't in Pokemon Legends EA, but obviously when we get Pokemon Champions, these abilities will then be present. So take it with a grain of salt. It's probably very likely to be fake because I don't know how they would get this information. Like, it would have been in the Terra leak. Data mining this game hasn't happened yet. Again, the game is out there. Someone could data mine it whenever they want. But the data mines usually come out like 2-3 weeks or so before the game actually comes out. But like I say, take it with a grain of salt. Probably fake, but let's see what they say. So Clefable, Fairy Flying. Its ability is going to be Aerialate. 95 HP, 70 attack, 83 defense, 135 special attack, 110 special defense, and 90 speed. So a very good special Pokemon there. Starmie, Water Psychic, the ability Dancer. Has 60 HP, 75 attack, 105 defense and special defense, 130 special attack, and 145 speed. Victory Bell is going to be Grass Poison with the ability Corrosion. Corrosion definitely makes a lot of sense though, because it's literally described as being able to like corrode metal and stuff with its acid. So 80 HP, 115 physical attack, 85 defense, 130 special attack and special defense, and then 50 speed. We then have Dragonite, which is going to be Dragon Flying. It has the ability Inner Focus, which is very, very bad because obviously it's got a really good ability already. But either way, 91 HP, 154 physical attack, 95 defense, 134 special attack, 130 special defense, and 96 speed. So a very hard-hitting physical attacking Pokemon there. Moving on to the starters, we have Meganium, which is Grass Fury. It's going to have the ability Natural Cure with 80 HP, 102 attack, 130 defense, 103 special attack, 130 special defense, and then 80 speed. So a bulky kind of Pokemon. For Alligator, is going to be Water Dragon with the ability Strong Jaw, 85 HP, 165 physical attack, 120 physical defense, 89 special attack, 83 special defense, and 88 speed. Skarmory, Steel Flying, is going to have the ability Sharpness, 65 HP, 130 physical attack, 140 physical defense, 40 special attack, 80 special defense, and then 110 speed. And then we have Mega Frostlass, which is going to be Ice Ghost. It has the ability Intimidate, has 70 HP, 100 physical attack, 95 defense, 100 special attack, 95 special defense, and then 120 speed. Those stats seem very, very low. I know they're kind of like, I guess, thrown all over the place, but I don't know, they seem very, very low for Frostlass. But either way, a mixed attacking fast Ice Ghost type there. Ember, sorry, it says Ember. No, it does say Ember. I thought it said Ember. Ember is firefighting. It has the ability Supreme Overlord. I don't know if some of these abilities are brand new, but I don't recognize that ability. And a couple others, I don't recognize Dancer either, although either way. It says 110 HP, 143 physical attack, 95 physical defense and special defense, 120 special attack, and then 65 speed. We have Mega Excadrill, which is going to be Ground Steel with the ability Tough Claws. Has 110 HP and physical defense, 145 physical attack, 50 special attack, 95 speed, and then 95 special defense and then 98 speed, should I say. We've got Mega Scolipede, which is Bug Poison with the ability Tinted Lens, 60 HP, 130 physical attack, 109 physical defense, 65 special attack, 99 special defense, and then 122 speed. We've got Mega Scrafty, which is going to be Dark Fighting with the ability Moxie, 65 HP, 120 physical attack, 125 defense, 55 special attack, 125 special defense, and then 98 speed. And then, never mind, we've got 2 pages left. Electros is going to have the ability Levitate with 85 HP, 155 physical attack, 80 physical and special defense, 105 special attack, and then 110 speed. We've got Mega Chandelure, which is going to be Ghost Fire with the ability Shadow Tag, 60 HP, 55 attack, 105 defense, 185 special attack, 105 special defense, and 110 speed. That's going to be a nuisance because that 110 is very fast, and then 185 special attack is ridiculously high. We've got Mega Chestnut, which is going to be Grass Fighting with the ability Stamina, 88 HP, 117 physical attack, 142 physical defense, 94 special attack, 115 special defense, and 74 speed. We've got Mega Delphox, which is Fire Psychic with the ability Levitate, 75 HP, 79 physical attack, 82 physical defense, 124 special attack, 120 special defense, and then 154 speed. Never mind, we've got even more. Oh my god, there's so many abilities. Jeez. Greninja is going to be Water Dark with the ability Technician, 72 HP, 125 physical attack, 67 physical defense, 123 special attack, 81 special defense, and 162 speed. Pyro, Fire Normal with the ability Moxie, 72 HP and defense, 128 attack, 109 special attack, and 136 speed. Floette or Eternal Floette with the ability Flower Veil. It's going to have 74 HP, 61 attack, 75 defense, 200 special attack, 138 special defense, and 99 speed. 200 is ridiculous. Malamar, Dark Psychic with the ability Contrary, 86 HP, 102 attack, 68 defense, 118 special attack, 85 special defense, and 123 speed. We have Barbarical, which is Rock Fighting. It's going to have the ability No Guard, 72 HP, 155 attack, 165 defense, 54 special attack, 95 special defense, and 59 speed. So many. Dragolgi with Poison Dragon Adaptability, 65 HP, 105 attack, 110 defense, 117 special attack, 153 special defense, and 44 speed. Holucha, Fighting Flying, the ability Defiant, 78 HP, 132 attack, 125 defense, 74 special attack, 83 special defense, and 108 speed. And then Zygarde is going to have the ability Aura Break, obviously Dragon Ground, 216 HP, 100 physical attack, 144 defense and special attack, 104 special defense, and then 100 speed. And then we have two more. So Dromper is going to be normal dragon with the ability Berserk, 78 HP, 70 attack, 95 defense, 165 special attack, 111 special defense, and 66 speed. And then Phalanx, fighting type, battle armor is the ability, 65 attack, 130 attack and 65 HP, what should I say, 130 attack and defense, 70 special attack, 110 special defense, and then 65 speed. Also goes on to say Zygarde has, hang on, let me make this a little bit easier to see for you guys. I forgot about this part, to be fair. Right, put that there. So Zygarde has 6 forms in the source code. 50% and 10% both have 2 forms, one with Aura Break and one with Power Construct, and the last 2 are Zygarde Complete itself and the new form respectively. Abilities are included in the code but inaccessible, similar to Legends Arceus. Like the new additions to that game, the information is likely still a work in progress and could be changed later, possibly introducing new custom abilities which are currently coded with a placeholder. Take this with a grain of salt, since the build that the known leakers have access to is probably not the finalized information. So yeah, those are apparently all the stats and abilities of all the Mega Evolutions in Legends EA, like I say, pre-DLC. But let me know your thoughts on them. Do you like the abilities, the stat distributions and stuff? Also, let me know your thoughts on the patent situation with Nintendo. And then also, what are your thoughts on the Generation 6 starter Mega Evolutions and how to obtain them? But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.